up, Wild Squad? Hope you're all doing well and happy new year. Today we just got Lawrence Taylor, Kevin Mawe, and Barry Sanders in the 50 in Madden 21. So we are going to talk about the cheapest way that you can add Barry Sanders to your squad, or to complete his sets for the cheapest so that you can sell them for a profit. Now, if y'all didn't know, Barry Sanders does get any team chemistry, which is why he is so valuable. He can go on any team. He got that 93 overall team diamond, and not only can that card obviously go on any team because of the team chemistry thing, but his 50 card, when you put it into his power up, when he's a 97 overall, he gets any team chemistry. So he is going to be a very, very valuable card, and we're going to talk about all that right after a quick word from our sponsor. Boys, if you're looking to add that brand new shiny player to your team in Madden, don't gamble with packs. Hit up Red Zone Coins for cheap, fast, reliable coins to help build your team. Use code WAZ to get 20% off your order. And guys, as we get into this, thank y'all so much for all the support recently, all the subscriptions, all the views. It's been phenomenal. If you are new to the channel or you're not subscribed yet, consider doing so. I talk a lot about how to build your coins up, build the best team that you can. So be sure to subscribe for all that content. And let's aim for 75 likes on this video. We'll do a coin giveaway at the end to help y'all on y'all's way to getting Barry Sanders. But let's go ahead and talk about it, a little bit of stuff. The first thing I want to go look at is Barry Sanders prices on the auction house. Obviously, incredibly expensive. Like I was saying, he does get any team chem, which makes him super, super valuable, because even though he didn't play for the Ravens or whatever, the Cardinals, you can go and put him on that theme team, and he is one of the best, probably the best running back in the game right now for sure, if you have him powered up all the way. So his power up is going for 670,000. When I recorded it just a little bit ago, it was going for 780,000. So this is fluctuating a lot. It's going to continue dropping throughout the day, but that is still a very, very expensive card. He'll probably drop down to about 500, 600,000, somewhere in that range. And when Series 4 comes out, just so y'all know, more than likely the power ups for all the 50 cards will go into packs, so that is going to make their value drop even more. So if you're just waiting to pick up his power up, you might want to hold off till that. And the first thing that we're going to talk about in this video is how to complete his team diamond set for cheap. So you might just want to focus on that and then hold off on getting his 50 cards until the power up is in pack, and then you can go just pick up his 50 player, because it's really not that bad. But there's his power up really quick. Let's go and look at his 93 overall, which right now I believe is the most expensive of the three cards. Going over to that right here, should be around a million or so, 940,000, 950,000. That is a very expensive card, and again, the reason for that is because this is what is holding you back from powering him up all the way and getting that team chemistry, that 97 overall. Do keep in mind that when Series 4 comes around, we are also going to get a 92 to 93, or maybe a 93 to 94 power pass. I don't know which one, but you will be able to use that in place of this card. So again, something to consider there with Series 4 coming up. And then finally, let's look at his 96 overall, which is the 50 card that just came today. And of course, this is going to be the cheapest one. Obviously, it's the highest rated overall. If you don't understand how power-ups work, this just goes into the power-up, but this card doesn't actually get him anything. This doesn't get him the ability to get team chemistry. So if you have just this 96 overall, I can't go put him on my Ravens team and give him Ravens chem. He has to go into the power up to get that with the 93 overall team diamond, which is why this card is not nearly as expensive as the other ones, despite being a higher overall. Okay, and full disclosure, this is a method that will work very, very well and be very profitable for you, or get you Barry Sanders for a lot cheaper than if you were to just go buy them off the auction house. But I am not going to be doing this because it is going to take you a long time, like 12 hours long time, maybe longer than that, just to get his team diamond. And basically, the way that you're going to do that, you're going to go over to the sets here, and this is truly, it will take you a very, very long time. This is similar to the Night Train Lane method that we had in Madden 20, and I did it. It cost me like 1.5 million coins to do, and I profited. I had like 2.5 million coins profit. It was incredible, but it took such a long time, and this is similar. So of course, how you get his 93 overall is the team diamond sets here. A really quick recap if you don't understand how these work. The team diamond master here is Barry Sanders, and you have to put all 32 of these collectible tokens in here. The only way that you can get these collectible tokens is by completing all 32 of these sets, which each take 22 cards. So Jimbo Covert, for example, the first one here, they all have different cards that go into them. You need all these cards. You need the Allen Robinson, which is like an 83 overall, I believe, and then you go on down here, it's got lower cards as well that are probably golds, so 73 overall. So you get your low gold, your high gold, some elites, all that stuff. I don't know if there's any silvers. I believe it's all, I think it's all low golds through some low level elites, so it's nothing too crazy, but some of these cards will be a little bit inflated in price because people are going to try and complete these sets for this set. So just looking at this, you can see how long this is going to take, because even if you had all these cards in your binder, it would still take you like probably an hour just going through and adding the cards to all of these, opening all these up, and then putting all those tokens into the Barry Sanders set. It's going to take you a very long time. So in case you didn't know how to get that 93 overall Barry Sanders, now you do. Now, what is the cheapest way to do that? Obviously, one thing you could do is go and buy all the cards individually for all the sets off the auction house, and that is going to be incredibly expensive and not profitable. Do not do that. That will be a terrible idea. Do not do it. And also, just by the way, the 93 overall team diamond master Barry Sanders all you get from that is the 93 overall. He didn't have a power-up at the time, so you will not be getting his power-up from that set. You only get the 93 overall. You get his power-up from completing the 50 set, which is what we're going to talk about after the Team Diamond set. But guys, this is what you're going to have to do to complete that 93 overall set for the cheapest possible amount, and it is awful. It is get a player. It is the 500 coins, get a player. I am not joking with you. This is the best way to do it. You will make an incredible amount of profit if you go and do this, okay? If you go and rip this and you go and open this for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, you will be able to complete all 32 of those sets, and you will be able to do it for a profit. Let me explain to you exactly how that is. I am not going to open 500,000 coins of these right here because obviously that's insane and I'm not doing this method, but it is going to take you a lot of coins to do it. It's going to take a very big upfront investment. But here's the good thing about this method. You do have to spend a lot of time opening the gap pack. That is by far the worst part. But going back over here to the Team Diamond sets, as you complete these, basically what you're doing is you're ripping this get a player, and every time you get one of these players that you need, you can see I have a couple of them here, like David Montgomery, blah, blah, blah. You're going to get more and more of these players just from doing the get a player pack. So how do you get these players? These are all the low golds, elites, and all that stuff. Well, of course, you're going to go over to the exchange sets as you get your silvers, because silvers, as far as I know, are useless and don't go into the set. So you're going to go over to the player exchange. You're going to exchange up your 62 to 65s, your 66 to 69s to the 70 to 74. And then if you get one out of the 70 to 74 that you need, you'll throw it into that Team Diamond set. And then if it's not one that you need, you'll exchange that up to the 75 to 79s, get those, throw them in the set. Any 75 to 79s that you don't need, that don't go into that Team Diamond sets, you will then exchange those into the 80 to 82 overall sets. And then maybe 83 to 84. At that point, I don't know, at that point it might be better. The 83 is the one that's a little bit higher. Might be better for you just to go and buy off the auction house, because you're going to have to get pretty lucky to get one of those out of the exchange sets. If you want to try your luck, that's fine, but these low golds, these 70 to 74s and the 75 to 79s, these are going to be the ones that you're getting out of the gap pack, and it's going to take a very long time to exchange your way up and build it, but you can do it. So what I was talking about earlier is that it does take a pretty big upfront investment, but it's actually not that incredible. Let's say it took you 1 million coins worth of get a player packs, which is just stupid amount of coins. But let's say that's how many you had to open. 1 million coins worth of get a player packs to complete all these sets. So as you complete these, you can actually sell these cards power up and their main card that you're getting, like the Takeo Spikes. You're getting the 86 overall and his power up, and you can go and sell them. Now he might not be going for much anymore. Might be going for like 40 or 50,000 total for the power up and his card, but that is still something. I mean, 10,000, 20,000 coins is pretty darn good for get a player, because 1,000 coins is 2 get a player packs. So not bad at all. You get 20 get a player packs for 10,000 coins. Okay, so there is a lot of coins to be made just by completing these sets, let alone the Team Diamond Master. So if you go through and do the get a player method and exchange your way up and complete all these sets, yes, it's going to take you forever. Yes, it's going to be mind numbing. Yes, it's going to be awful, which is why I'm not doing it. I'm not that desperate for coins. But if you want to just build your coins, if that's what you love doing more in Madden, if you like just building that coin stack up, building the best team that you can in MUT, you don't want to just play the game, this is going to be the method for you guys. This is a phenomenal method. You really can't lose coins off of it, because every time you get a silver or whatever, you're going into exchange set and you're getting a pretty, again, there's 32 different teams here and they all have 22 cards in them. So that is 704 cards that go into these sets that you're potentially getting just from the get a player. So you might actually get them from just the get a player and not even have to exchange set them. And then the ones that obviously you don't need, you will exchange your way up. And then of course, with the get a player, you can always get like really valuable power-ups that you can sell, coin cards, high level elites. You can get some good stuff out of get a player, so you could be profiting anyway from that. But guys, that is how you're going to be doing this one, this 93 overall. It is going to take you a very long time, so buckle up if you want to do it, but you're going to be making a crap ton of profit. So let's really quickly talk about the 50. The Team Diamond ones is going to be very, very profitable for you, at least until Series 4 comes out. We'll keep an eye on his 93 overall price. It probably will drop as people get that power up, but I still think he's going to hang around 600,000 or 700,000 coins, maybe 500,000. But when you take into account that you're getting all 32 of those cards, their main cards and their power ups back, you're still going to be making some good profit off of that. And of course, just the get a player method in general is profitable. And some of those cards, some of those Team Diamond cards might be getting good upgrades soon as well. So they actually, their cards might be going up in value anyway. So you might, I mean, if you want to hold on to them, you can do that as well. But let's go ahead and talk about the 50 if you want to get the Barry Sanders the 50. Now this one is not going to be as profitable for long. So if you're going to do this, I would recommend doing this in the next day or two. 2 while his card's still higher in value, because it is going to continue to drop in value as more people complete the set, all that good stuff. And then when Series 4 comes out and his power-up comes out in packs, that will slash its price probably in half, if not more. So then this set here for the Barry Sanders will, of course, reduce in profitability. So just keep that in mind when you're doing this. But of course, y'all know this already for the 50. You need 32 of these 86 overall fresh players to get this 96 overall Barry Sanders. So yeah, it's going to be very, very expensive. And this one's going to take you just as long, probably longer, honestly. So this is just if you're an absolute madman and you want to get Barry Sanders overall for very, very cheap, or you could just wait a week or two until we get Series 4, wait till his power up is cheaper, and then just buy it off the auction house, which is probably what I would do. But if you want to do it, if you're just playing, then this is the good way you can do it. You go over to the 50 exchange here. This is a similar method that you're doing for the team diamonds, but instead you are going to exchange your way all the way up. But going over to the 86 overall fresh player, you need 5 80 to 82s, 12 77 to 79s, and that is it. You get one of the 86 overall, and you need 32 of those. So you're just going to be going through, ripping the get a player method and all that stuff, and you can actually do this in conjunction with the 32, the team diamond players, because if you get an 80 to 82 overall player out of the get a player, which is a really nice pool that you don't need for one of those 32 team diamond players, you can throw it in this 86 overall fresh player. And guys, if you're opening 500,000, a million coins worth of get a player, you're going to be getting quite a few 80 to 82s that you don't need for those 32 team diamonds, and then you can throw them into here. And of course, you're going to get some 77 to 79s as well, and you can throw them into here. Now, something we've talked about in the past is using the MVP Superstar exchange set, where you do 3 of the 70 to 74s instead of 4 of the 70 to 74s for the regular exchange set, and you get a 76 to a 78 Superstar MVP player, which is great if you get a 77 or a 78, but if you get a 76, it's pretty much useless. So I would just go for the regular exchange set, and then maybe you still get some nice power-ups or anything like that. But that is essentially what you're going to do for the 50 Barry Sanders set. This one's not going to be as profitable, and its profit is going to continue to drop as his card loses more and more value. But that is something, if you want to do over the next few days, if you're going to be doing the team diamond in conjunction with this, you can do that. But guys, like I'm telling y'all, this is going to be a long grind, and if you want to do that, you're going to make a stupid amount of profit, especially off that team diamond one. But just buckle up, watch some Netflix. I don't know what you got to do to get through this. It's going to take you a long time, but if you want to make a lot of profit, this is going to be a really great way to do it. All right, guys, and for those of y'all that stuck around, thank y'all so much for doing so. Y'all are truly the MVPs. So to be entered into the 100,000 coin giveaway, of course, give me a way to contact you and give me who you think is going to be playing in the college national championship. So we've got Alabama and Notre Dame playing today. This game will probably be partially over by the time I finish this video, but Alabama and Notre Dame are playing today, and Clemson and Ohio State. Give me which 2 teams you think are going to be playing in the college football playoff, and that'll enter you into the 100,000 coin giveaway, of course, with a way to contact you. And thank you guys so much for watching. Y'all are the MVPs, and as always, I will see y'all in the next one.